Did you know that the first octopus farm is going to open here in Spain? The company Nueva Pescanova has revealed its plans a few years ago and is causing heated controversy ever since. In this listening activity, I'll discuss the topic from a neutral point of view so you can come up with your own conclusions and share them in the comments below. Ready? Let's test your English! Seafood company Nueva Pescanova plans to build an octopus farm of around 53,000 square meters at the port of Las Palmas on Gran Canaria Island. Activists, both concerned about the sea creatures' well-being and the environmental sustainability of such an industrial-scale farm, are campaigning against the plans proposed by Nueva Pescanova. Despite opposition, its permit requests are currently pending. For some, octopuses are fascinating sea creatures, and for others, they're a delicacy that forms part of many cuisines around the world. From Spain's traditional dish pulpo a la gallega, all the way to Japan's famous takoyaki, South Korea's stir-fried octopus, and Greece's classic grill. According to Nueva Pescanova, global consumption amounts to 350,000 tons per year, and the market is expected to grow by 21.5% in 2028 compared to 2022. The company claims that an octopus farm would ease fishing pressure on wild populations, therefore helping with the conservation of the species. However, critics believe that the large commercial farm is motivated more by profits than by conservation. They also argue that concentrated aquaculture tends to create new problems such as pollution and disease that can later threaten wild populations when waste from the farm is discharged into the ocean. Question 1. Which statement is true? A. Pescanova is concerned about the consequences of the farm's discharge. B. Pescanova is concerned about the growing consumption of wild octopus. C. Critics are concerned about the growing consumption of wild octopus. Question 2. Can problems created within the farm affect its surroundings? A. No, they are internal problems and won't affect the external environment. B. Yes, waste released into the ocean may carry illnesses and contamination that could affect wild populations. Animal welfare group Compassion in World Farming sent a letter to Canary Islands President Fernando Clavijo, urging him to reject the seafood company's proposal. Around 75 advocacy organizations and experts signed it in defense of the intelligent sea creature. Activists, marine biologists, and octopus lovers claim that octopuses are sentient beings, meaning that they process feelings of happiness, sadness, fear, curiosity, and pain. They contend that Nueva Pescanova underestimates their intelligence and capabilities, declaring that farming octopuses is a tremendous cruelty. As solitary predators, breeding them in a farm with many others would stress them. Not only would they live out their lives in an unpleasant environment, but would also end it by being chilled in ice slurry. Yet from the company's perspective, people are over-interpreting octopus behavior. In response to these statements, Nueva Pescanova said, "The fact that octopuses have evolved a strong capability to protect themselves against potential predators or environmental hazards due to their physiology does not make them more intelligent or sensitive than other animals." Pescanova did a study on the stress response of octopuses to prove their point, and their research highlights the inappropriateness of humanizing certain species. Having said that, the credibility of a study financed by the company of interest itself is questionable. In its defense regarding statements of cruelty, the company asserts that its ability to breed octopuses, a difficult feat, shows that it's succeeding at creating the right environment for the animals. Simply said, If the environment is not ideal for them, they will not breed. That includes a wide variety of factors, including the quality of water, its temperature, lighting, and feeding. According to their plan, as octopuses grow, they're to be shifted to differently sized pools to meet their spatial requirements. Question 3. Which statement is false? A. Octopuses are capable of feeling pain and distress. B. They believe that Nueva Piscanova underestimates the octopus's intelligence. C. It is impossible to breed octopuses in captivity. Even though the parameters of the octopus farm seem to be adequate, there's still one significant issue to address. It's sustainability. The problem with raising octopuses is that they require other animals to eat. In the wild, they naturally feed on crabs, clams, or small fish to obtain the proteins they need in order to grow, which in turn leads to more pressure on wild fishing. It's estimated that it would take 3 pounds of wild-caught fish to produce 1 pound of farmed octopus, so it's completely unsustainable in that respect. To get around this problem, Nueva Piscanova intends to feed the octopuses a diet aimed at maximizing sustainability, rather than creating a new demand for wild-caught fish. The diet shall be based on byproducts and discards from fishing, which are basically parts that already get thrown away. It will also include raw materials from the ocean that are considered ecological, so Piscanova's feeding plans are currently in line with calls for more sustainable aquaculture. This particular diet has been demonstrated nourishing for the octopuses, as well as an efficient solution in terms of economy and the unwanted reliance on wild fishing. Question 4. What are the octopuses going to be fed? A. Wild-caught fish, because that's what they eat in the wild. B. Remains and waste from fishing. C. Artificially made octopus food. Despite all opposition, Nueva Piscanova stands its ground and is currently awaiting its local permits, which are held back by the assessment of its environmental impact. Now that you know both sides of the situation, whose side are you on? Are you in favor of opening an octopus farm for human consumption, or against it? Let me know in the comment section, and before you go, don't forget to subscribe!